football this season. And hopefully the bitter rivalry that's existed between these two famous clubs down the years won't deter them from producing an FA Cup final to savour. All the ingredients are there, certainly, for a memorable day. United with their crop of outstanding youngsters on the verge of history as they pursue an unprecedented double-double. And Liverpool seeking the win that would underline the resurgence that they've enjoyed this season with a brand of exhilarating play that's won them so many admirers. Alex Ferguson and Roy Evans, two of football's most respected and knowledgeable figures, leading out the players. John Barnes and Eric Cantona, the two captains of the day.
Roy Keane loves a big occasion, and on the other side, on Liverpool's side, I think that Fowler and Collymore also enjoy occasions like this.
The national anthem. Chance to check on the lineups for this afternoon. Well, Liverpool first, no late surprises. It's the lineup announced on Friday by Roy Evans, with Jamie Redknapp preferred in midfield to Michael Thomas, and Phil Babb getting the manager's vote in defence rather than Neil Ruddock. The rest of the side picks itself these days, with the pairing of Robbie Fowler and Stan Collymore in tandem up front. 55 goals between them this season. Michael Thomas and goalkeeper Tony Warner on the bench, along of course with Ian Rush, hoping for a farewell appearance on the Wembley stage. Rex Ferguson didn't reveal the makeup of his Manchester United team until this morning, and it was the news that Paul Scholes and Steve Bruce didn't want to hear. They were the two regulars at risk, and their places have gone to Andy Cole up front and to David May at the back. The younger of the Neville brothers, Philip, is included, but Gary is only on the bench along with Paul Scholes and Lee Sharp. All eyes, of course, on the number 7, Eric Cantona. Second double will be burning as fiercely as ever as they get us underway, attacking the goal to our right. United in their home strip, wearing the famous red and white as their reward for winning the toss to decide the choice of colours. Liverpool in their away strip, green and white. This is Andy Cole. Cantona. David May. Now to Philip Neville, just 19 years old, the youngest player on the pitch. Here's Roy Keane. Cantona making the run ahead of him. Keane. Little flick then by Nicky Butt, but read by John Scales. May then headed forward for United. On by Cantona. Cole, but he snatched it too.
Well, I think that was a little bit too early in the match, that chance for him there. I mean, it was
good play by David Beckham. A wonderful pass through to Cole. It's another great chance. And Scales was up to the task.
What a wonderful ball that was from Beckham. That was an absolute superb ball, and Andy Cole again really should have done better with that opportunity. But Roy Evans will be a little bit worried how his back three are coping with United at the moment.
Kicks now in full flow. Cole in the centre, and Beckham arriving! Wonderful stop by David Jones. Threw himself under that drive from Beckham. McManaman. Patient approach play here by Liverpool, but then the sunburst by Collymore. Away from Pallister, good covering, never looked like reaching its target. Away goes Steve McManaman on the counter-attack for Liverpool. Collymore is up there with him. Fowler in the centre with McManaman, still Collymore. And Peter Schmeichel was guarding his near post, and as ever is furious with the cover in front of him. Well, now right, played it towards Collymore! The goal kick, cautious stage. Philip Neville. Pallister seeking some movement up front from Cole, and he's onside here. No flag, Liverpool were looking for it. Cole taking on right. And Jason McAteer is on hand to help him out to Manchester United. Little touch there by Cantona, releasing Giggs. Cantona's kept going through the middle. Was it handled then by Scales? The referee couldn't have had too good a view of that. For ever creative, John Barnes, Collymore. On now then to Fowler. McAteer wide of him. Collymore's in the 18-yard box. In goes Collymore, and it's just tucked away then. But Fowler goes in. There was no whistle from Dermot Gallagher.
Middle of the field. Liverpool certainly starting to come back into it now, but neither side's in this last 10 minutes able to actually open up either defence.
Well, the bookmaker Serwin though. Cantona. Scales was right on his shirt tail. That took an affection then I think of Beckham, but it will be a United throw according to the linesman here. The throw taken.
But he is then.
Redknapp finding John Barnes. Redknapp again. McManaman taking over. Teasing Giggs. McManaman to pull it back to right. And now Redknapp! It was as good as an opportunity as Liverpool have had in this first half. But for the display of the Liverpool bench, kicking from left to right. And this is Jamie Redknapp, who had that wonderful opportunity for Liverpool right at the death in the first period. Beckham now. Cantona drifting in at the far side. Cantona with a shot! Terrific stop, it goes! Andy Cole! Heroic send from David James. Ferguson was off his seat. He thought Cantona had done it then.
Well, it was something out of nothing, wasn't it? It was a ball to the far post and neither of them make good contact with it. And then Cantona, out of nothing, forces a great save out of David James there.
Beckham with a corner. Palace is on the near post. James has collected though in confident fashion. And he's certainly saved his team there. McAteer joining in. Teasing Schmeichel. But he just plucked it out of the air.
Well, Schmeichel made that look.
Punishment is the free kick. And Collymore will go off to be replaced by Ian Rush. Getting a good reception, Collymore from the Liverpool fans. They know the part that he's played in their resurgence this season. But what a reception now for Ian Rush. Well, can he do it one last time, Ray? Giggs played out for Cantona. Oh, cheekily done. Ryan Giggs now, sweeping forward. Giggs in full flow. Taking on Scales. Just took it too far. And despite the heated protests of the United fans, the referee was right there. No question of a penalty.
The pitch has been the Liverpool goalkeeper and Roy Keane, who's been getting better and better as the game goes on.
Okay, David. This is McManaman now, threatening for Liverpool, just beyond Rush, who sensed an opening then.
Yeah, so just a little bit too much pace on it, wasn't it? It was the right idea from McManaman, and we've seen Rushy sliding in on those many times in his career. But it's just too much pace, and it's just too far in front of Rushy there as he comes in on that penalty spot.
Ian Rush, ever the predator, is up. So is May, and Cantona in there. James just got his hand to it. Cantona, the drive! Eric Cantona has scored for Manchester United! A shattering goal for Liverpool, and it's been delivered by the mercurial Frenchman, Eric Cantona. The goal on 86 minutes, and it's in no end, no wonder, to the fairy tale return of this man.
Well, we've talked how well David James has played, and that's his first mistake. And isn't it ironical? Eric Cantona, who scored so many vital goals to actually get them the championship. There he is, lurking on the edge of the box. Doesn't even touch it. First time, bash, to 1-0.
And that is the reaction of Alex Ferguson. Cantona kept his nerve, kept his composure, and drove it through with such venom beyond those defenders in the 6-yard box. Back up Liverpool now. Are we in for a dramatic finale? Michael Thomas is on for Liverpool. They'll throw everything at United now. But the double is there for the taking for Manchester United. Chipped in by Barnes. Jones has gone off to be replaced by Michael Thomas. Right, Barnes, now Thomas. A sloppy touch though by him. And suddenly the initiative is with Manchester United, whose performance has typified United's commitment this afternoon. They may not have been the most attractive, but there's been no lack of endeavour. Here he is now. His actions out there have spoken louder than any words. Away by Redknapp to find McManaman. Thomas whistles around Wembley now from the United fans who want it to end. McAteer. And that's it! Manchester United have done it! And the hero is Eric Cantona. It's history in the making on Wembley's hallowed turf. Manchester United have won the league and now FA Cup double for the second time, the first team ever to do so. The double in 94 and now in 96. A monumental achievement by Alex Ferguson's side, written off by so many at the start of the season. They have ended the campaign in quite phenomenal fashion. For United, it's a record 9th win from 14 finals. Liverpool on the losing side for the 6th time from their 11 appearances. And he can hardly take it in, Alex Ferguson.
Well, it's a tremendous performance by Alex Ferguson and his side. I mean, he was criticised for the number of youngsters he put in, but it's worked out for him. He's put them in, he's taken them out. He's had a superb season. And, you know, this hasn't been a classic final, let's be honest about it. But I think United just about deserved to win it, because Liverpool at times had lots of possession of the ball, but never looked like they were going to score with it. You know, we saw very little of Robbie Fowler, we saw nothing of Stan Collymore. And with Roy Keane in such commanding form in the United side, they were always the side, if anybody was going to score, it looked as though they would be the ones. But and with Eric Cantona in your side, you've always got a chance, haven't you?
So now these contrasting scenes, the elation of the winners and the sheer dejection of the losers. No farewell goal for Ian Rush. His last game then has been completed now for Liverpool. He'll be leaving on a free transfer come the end of the campaign. Beaming smile from Eric Cantona. And it really has been, Ray Clemens, an astonishing comeback by him when you think that all these got through. To mount the stairs and collect the trophy. Eric Cantona, the footballer of the year. That was his 19th goal of the season that he scored today. And his 5th in the FA Cup, the most crucial of all. A classic case of villain turning to hero.
I wonder what's going through his mind now as he walks up there. I mean, this, for a Frenchman to go up and lift the English FA Cup, it must be an amazing feeling, even for someone like Eric Cantona, who tends to treat everything as it's a normal working day.
The Frenchman and the Dane behind him. The first, needless to say, I suppose, Frenchman to lift up the cup. Peter Schmeichel, who's done so much for Manchester United, standing behind him. And a shot there of Steve Bruce, who of course would have been leading United up had he played today.
Fantastic night. They'll have a fantastic weekend and a day they'll always remember. And Alex Ferguson there, I mean, you can't speak high enough of him, can you? What he's achieved. He's running there with a cup, and he'll be on cloud 9. He says he only he's always looking forward and he never stands still. But let's be honest, I think he's going to enjoy this for a few days before he starts looking to next season.
Well, he certainly will, but then he'll be chasing more trophies. And the big target, of course, for him next season will be the one he really wants now, the European Cup.